All right, I think this one was posted in the Discord by High Risk Chris. And these are just, so this guy's a tornado chaser. And apparently these are the most dangerous moments chasing tornadoes. Because I know we watched, what's his name? The other storm chaser. And that video was really, really cool. So I'm interested. Always love like seeing firsthand point of view of the tornadoes and such. So let's see though. That is so close. Oh no, sir.
Oh my god, that's it.
Dude! We're going back! We're going back! We're going back!
Yeah, Henderson. That's right. Oh. That's in the tornado. Is the audio okay, guys?
The first close call happened on May 26th, 2021.
Unbelievable.
It's been out for a while.
Unbelievable tornado.
All good. Thank you.
That's gorgeous.
We watched this gorgeous tornado in the open fields of western Kansas, miles to our west. And we weren't exactly in a dangerous position. However, the storm underwent a process called a cycle, quickly producing a second tornado that was heading directly towards our location.
This one on the left is the one who's
cool.
gonna do it next.
Fortunately, the tornado was short-lived. However, the parent supercell was still rapidly rotating. As the supercell got closer, we're
It's so cool seeing these things like sped up because you can really see the cycling.
forced to escape
Terrifying,
east
though.
on the extremely muddy Kansas roads, right in the path of a storm that could put down a tornado at any moment.
Yeah, you were sliding all in that mud.
Watch that, especially on the bottom, man. It's really loose.
Oh,
Hey, whoa,
no.
whoa, whoa, Chris.
And I slid into a ditch.
Stuck.
Why are we in a Prius though?
And when I tried to get out, I got myself even more stuck, high centering the Prius. With absolutely no other options and a rotating supercell breathing down our necks, we get together and try and push the car out of the ditch because of how dangerous our position was.
Yeah. And with a you know,
Together and try and
supercell right behind us. Yeah, you're stuck in a ditch and
push
literally
the car
it's
out of the
spinning.
ditch because of how dangerous our position was. I
Now leave
pushed
it.
harder than I've ever pushed in my entire life. And somehow, we were able to get the car free.
Push!
Oh my god. I cannot believe that worked.
Wow.
Dang! Nice job, dude. Okay, this rotation looks the best on radar. You can even kind of see it spinning there.
Not wanting to risk it and get stuck again, I end up reversing the Prius for miles to get back to the paved roads.
The little Prius that could.
Ask any storm chaser what they're most afraid of, and chances are they'll say lightning.
Hey, I vouch for that.
Because with lightning, there's nothing you can do.
Dang, that sounds crazy.
I'm kind of freaked. I'm kind of spooked.
In rare cases, as a storm chaser, you'll find yourself right in the middle of a lightning. Rare cases, as a storm chaser, you'll find yourself
I don't know exactly where it was going to be. I was trying to catch it. Woo! Yeah, you guys know me and lightning don't go very well together.
yourself right in the middle of a lightning barrage, where all you can do is pray that you're not hit.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of flashing. Oh!
Oh my god. Dude, that was like 50 feet away.
Yeah. By the way, they had their window down. I had mine rolled up when that one bolt, it struck so close to me where I got tingly from it. I don't even want to know how loud that was.
Oh my god, dude, this is crazy.
That was a death bolt, and it struck right behind me. But the craziest thing is, this is not the closest I've been to being struck by lightning. That happened the next year near Kimball, Nebraska, during this insane, dusty tornado.
Yo, that lightning bolt in the tornado.
Alright, we're gonna have to move.
After repositioning, I got back in my car, and this happened.
Oh.
You can actually see an upwards leader emanating from my car, and that the power pole in front of me was hit. You can also see sparks scattering from the power lines. I was almost struck by lightning for a second time.
Ugh.
Before I continue, I'd like to tell you about the sponsor of this video, ZocDoc. A lot has been going on in my life. For
Wanna let
one,
it play?
I moved to a new apartment. Check out the new
them some ad
studio.
support.
During this period of time, I've really been starting to prioritize myself, specifically my health. And one of the things I recently did
As
was
I'm getting
book an
struck by
appointment with
lightning.
a new dermatologist. And I easily booked my appointment with ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a completely free website that allows you to book high-quality, in-network doctors across more than 200 different specialties. So for whatever your health needs are, ZocDoc will be able to connect you with the best doctor in your area. But my favorite part about ZocDoc is that you can check each doctor's availability and book your appointment online without having to
Honestly,
talk to
you know,
a
be
single
awed at
person.
The power of lightning.
If you've been
was
putting
also
off going to
terrifying
the
as well.
doctor, why? Just use ZocDoc. But if you do, make sure you go to ZocDoc.com/high-risk-Chris, which is linked in the description. All
My
right,
physical health is
back to
fine.
the video.
But I'll still hang around lightning and tornadoes, though.
The next close call was with a tornado, but not this tornado.
Holy shit.
This thing was glorious for all of 10 seconds, and I would continue chasing it, but I was about to go through one of the crazy
Yo, Seneca, thank you for the subby. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that.
and most dangerous sequence of events I have ever had since I started storm chasing.
Ooh.
You probably didn't see it, but if you look closely, that lightning strike had a peculiar point of light that lingered for over a second.
Oh?
And as I kept driving east to keep up with the storm, things started to get even crazier when this farmstead randomly started to blow apart right into my vehicle.
What?
Whoa,
You have trees being thrown at you. You need to.
Giant branches and pieces of sheet metal barely missed my car. If any of these hit my side window, I could have been seriously injured. Immediately following, something even crazier happened, and is also extremely dangerous for a storm chaser, just not me. Alright, I'll let the footage speak for itself.
I'm scared.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Gosh!
Oh. Yeah, that messed up the car.
Did that just... Wow. My Prius literally just conked out at me from that lightning strike.
Well, that's because your
Oh.
car took a direct hit from a lightning strike. And if we take a closer
Yo! I went back too fast.
look,
Hold on. Gotta do it.
because your car took a
There we go. Even when, like, underneath, like, even the... I think that's part of it, too. I mean, actual direct hit. Come on. My little tabbing back is not working for some reason.
It just conked out at me from that lightning
So I want to see
strike.
what it looks like before
Well,
it got
that-
hit. Okay, no, it looks the same.
It's because your car took a direct hit from
Oh,
a
yeah.
lightning strike.
Shut it off.
And if we take a closer look, you can see the electricity arcing through the tires, which means the entire frame of the vehicle was energized with millions of volts, just
Oh.
inches away from Billy. You can also see the angel of death at the car's antenna, with bead lightning from the decaying lightning channel. And then sparks fly in the wind immediately following the lightning strike.
You have to jump
and you
out
can
of that
even
thing, don't
see
you?
the antenna flying through the air.
Oh,
Okay.
Look at the antenna. Shoot. Okay,
Wow.
well, at least I'm not in the middle of the road anymore.
hello everyone. I'm Spit with Spit 6 News. We just received some breaking news that can change our lives. We have Spit on the scene right now, live, with someone who has vital details about this. Isn't that right, Spit? You are correct, Spit. I am standing here with Spit, who wants to share some amazing details with us. So, Spit, what would you like to tell the world? I just wanted to let everyone know about this amazing product called GamerSupps. I got the dreadful tired and needed a boost, and GamerSupps got me back up and moving. They also provide hydration and relaxation versions too. That sounds amazing. Any secrets we need to know about? Yes, use code SPIT at checkout to save 10% on your purchase. Well, you heard it here. If you need energy, hydration, or relaxation, GamerSupps has you covered. Thank you for watching. I'm Spit with Spit 6 News. Have a wonderful day with some GamerSupps.
A few
That's a
weeks later,
positive.
I got closer to a tornado than I ever had before. Initially, I was positioned quite far from the storm. However, as the supercell approached my location, it put down a tornado right in front of me.
Oh.
Oh, wow. It's right here. It is right here. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Send the drone. That's so cool.
Oh, look at the backside. Oh,
The
my
cops
God.
stopping traffic.
Oh, my God.
Now, I totally could have
Maybe.
just recorded it from this location, but I wanted to push the envelope and get as close as possible.
Oh. Most people just don't even care. They're probably front facers though. Is that coming at us?
Dear God. Oh, my God.
It's not moving. Can we turn around? Yes, it's wonderful and glorious and beautiful. Yes, I agree. However, we need to leave. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go. Oh.
Oh,
That's right beside
it's
him.
right next to me. This thing is right next to me.
You're lucky. That's insane.
Holy shit.
Thank you for the
Oh,
follow.
we're good. We're safe. We're safe.
Yeah, they're fine now.
Wow. That was insane.
While I got extremely close, imagine chasing a tornado you can't even see. That's much more dangerous. And that's exactly what happened on May 18th, 2025. But not with these first two tornadoes, which were relatively safe to chase. After catching those two gorgeous tornadoes near Arnett, Oklahoma, the atmosphere still had some unfinished business. A new supercell was blowing up in southern Kansas.
It's so dark.
So we bombed north in hopes to chase a nighttime tornado. Now, the real danger is when you're chasing
I'm sorry. I feel like we're going to the final boss of a giant game. Like we're about to enter into like the darkness. I mean, it's just a wall of just pure black. And then you just see all these lightning bolts going on in here. Now we're going to fight the final boss in his territory.
to chase a nighttime tornado. Now, the real
No, thank
danger
you.
is when you're chasing
Elden
tornadoes at night, all you have is radar and the occasional flash of lightning.
Is that it?
Oh my God, I see it. Nope. Oh my freaking Lord.
Oh. Sounds.
Oh my God. Nope. Large wedge tornado southwest of Greensburg.
And if you didn't know, the same exact town was hit by an EF5 back in 2007.
Oh, the Greensburg. Mind you, we were in the Prius. We're not in the what's it called?
Nope.
I'm gonna call it Dominator. Did I get it right? I hope not, because I hope not. I hope I did get it right. What's it called? Okay. I don't know why, because I have an old keyboard that's called the Devastator. I'm like, wait, is it Dominator or Devastator? Yeah, we're not in the Dominator that's armored. We're in a Prius.
Nope.
A Prius. Sir. Please. Hi, Arihan. Hey, J-Dog.
Nope.
Yeah, no thank you. Especially at night, nah. No. No. I feel like we need to get him a all-wheel drive vehicle.
Fortunately, the tornado
least.
ropes out before hitting town. However, the storm quickly puts down another monster.
Holy crap. Oh, it's right in front of us.
Oh my god, Chris, it's hitting stuff.
Oh my god.
When the tornado crosses the road in front of us, it down.
Yeah. That whole thing, the tornado, like, what am I looking at? And you can hear it. He is terrified right now, and his voice is so shaky. If that thing is right in front of you, a massive wall of a tornado, and you didn't know until just now, yeah, I'd be like, hey, how sharp of a U-turn can a Prius take?
Oh my god.
When the tornado crosses the road in front of us, it downs power lines, completely blocking the paved road.
Oh.
Oh man, we got down power lines. That's what's up.
Oh, there you go.
We need to turn around and go back on the grid to the east.
The downed power lines force us to drive on the muddy Kansas roads.
Yep.
All right, I'm slipping really bad.
Can we invest in a four-wheel drive?
And this is when things got really dangerous. A
Go,
new storm
FG
was
Cruiser.
blowing up to our south and was already showing signs of rotation, meaning it could drop a tornado at any second.
Oh, no.
And we would never see it coming.
Yeah, we need to get the hell out of here.
My second.
Velocity is ramping up on a storm directly behind us. It looks like it's ramping a tornado.
Okay, I know. We need to get to this paved road and bomb east as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah, and just push it. Push it all the way down.
Now, when
No one's
Kelton
gonna pull
talks
you
about
over, I
past
promise.
mistakes, he's talking about this day, May 21st, 2024, in southwest.
Yeah, no, if there's a tornado and I didn't know, I am booking it. I don't care about speed limit, none of that. Because if there's a cop that is like, hey, you're speeding, and they pull me over, they're psycho, okay? They need a mental evaluation at that point. You know? This is it, the clip. Oh no.
Iowa.
My lord.
Once again, I was chasing with my friend Kelton. However,
Kelton,
things
that's how you
started to
pronounce it.
get sketchy when we got separated
Oh,
right in the
yeah.
path of the tornado.
He can keep going.
Wow.
It's so cool how these storm chasers know each other, you know? And they do content.
I stopped to record because the tornado was absolutely gorgeous, but that was short-lived. Rain and clouds would completely obscure my view, forcing me to move east. I'd get one last look at the tornado before approaching an intersection where I'd make one of the most pivotal decisions of the day. If I went south, I'd be driving right towards the tornado. The other option was to drive east and keep the chase going, but the problem with going east is that it would be extremely dangerous crossing the tornado's path. The other option was to drive north away from the tornado, which was the safest option, but it meant that the chase was over.
I can't keep going east. We gotta go north.
Oh, good.
And I ended up taking the safe option, going north. Kelton
Yeah, and east looked like it was a muddy road too.
had ended up going east, and sure enough, he was right in the path of a powerful tornado.
He's probably right behind me somewhere.
And yes, it was. This tornado was heading right towards Kelton. It was actually a different tornado,
Oh.
not the one we thought we were chasing, but a much bigger and more powerful tornado.
Oh shit, is that it?
This tornado missed Kelton by less than a mile. If he was any slower at any point, he absolutely would have been hit by this monster. I wanted to include this in my video because if I had gone east, I probably would have been about a mile behind Kelton. I was one single wrong decision away from being hit by the Greenfield
I'm glad you went north.
EF4. This was an extremely powerful tornado. There's no surviving being hit by a tornado this strong. And I would know because I was hit by a tornado the previous year near Lewistown, Illinois. I'm not exactly proud of what happened. For anyone who's trying to storm chase, use me as an example of what not to do when you're in front of a tornado. But this was by far the most dangerous moment of my entire storm chasing career. It's not even close.
Wow, look at this thing! Oh my god! Holy shit, Tanner! Dude! Oh my god! Dude!
Oh.
It's coming right at us! Yeah, this is. Oh, I'm aware. Holy shit!
Oh, someone is
We're good,
screaming.
we're good. We got time.
We got time.
Wow. This thing is strong.
I don't know who's yelling at them, but
All right, we gotta move.
they were right
Gotta
to
move.
leave.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where the f is my phone?
You're just
Oh
gonna
my
drive
God.
away with that one.
All right, this thing's right here. Oh, what? All right, this thing's real f***ing close.
Yeah, you should leave.
This moment here is when I faced the most pivotal decision of my life. If I went south, I'd be going right towards the tornado. But if I went east, I could potentially race the tornado and continue the chase. The last option was to go north, right into the hail, which was the safest option, but it meant that the chase was over. Eventually, I made the quick calculation in my head. If I went fast enough, I could beat the tornado, and I decided to go east.
All right, we gotta move. Gotta move.
You know how to
fucking
try to
move.
outrun a tornado. And that's a muddy road too. Oh.
I drove along the gravel road as quickly as I could. My life literally depended on it. And it was along this road when I started to realize I was a little in over my head. But at this point, I was fully committed to my decision. There was no going back.
Oh my god!
And when I made it to the intersection, I realized how screwed I was.
All right, we're going back. We're going back.
Oh my gosh.
Going back.
Oh my gosh.
When the tornado hit, pieces of debris flew by my face at more than 100 miles per hour, missing me by a few inches. My car was also picked up by the nearby grain bin and was rolled multiple times. All I could do was brace up against the steering wheel and hold on for the wildest ride of my life.
I was hit. I made a.
You are so lucky. Wow. Shoot, apparently the Prius is kind of safe, but I don't recommend driving it into a tornado. Oh yeah, insurance is not going to cover that. Oh my.
Nope.
And he got out like fine. He's okay. Looking around his car. Like, look what I just survived, sir. Excuse me.
Serious.
You had
mistake.
someone looking over you. I said, don't do this
am
again.
sorry.
You got another shot.
That's it.
Wonder if that was Kelton calling him. Hey, like, hey man, where are you? Like, hey man, you won't believe it. I got thrown around by the tornado, but I'm okay. Yeah, Prius is probably totaled. More than likely totaled. Storm chasing insurance doesn't exist. I doubt it. And if it did exist, it would be one hefty monthly payment, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay. That's terrifying. You too, Freddy! Army wants to watch that one too. I'm in tornado mode now.